No need for the intros and all that crap. We're out. We're out of the Champions League quarterfinal. 1-0 loss to Bayern. Moments. It's shape it up as much as you want. Talk about the tactics. Talk about the team, the layout, the blah blah blah. Run all that shit as much as you can. Game plan as much as you possibly can. If you're not ready for the moment, what can you do? What can you achieve if you're not ready for the moment? You're gonna continually go try to climb up this hill, like the story of Sisyphus and all that stuff. You could carry the boulder up the hill all the way just to see it roll back down again, because you're not ready for the moment to push it over the line, to push it to a level ground, to push it to a place where there's success. What's good, everybody? It's Full-Time Trip, and yeah, it's just disappointing. Two disappointing games back to back, man. And it sucks because I thought that first half again was a good first half. I thought we stayed in it. I thought what we again offered was actually really a solid setup. We mitigated them, but here's the other piece of this puzzle. It's mitigating them to a certain extent, and you know what I'm saying, getting as much coverage over what their game plan is and stopping them. To a certain extent, it did happen. They had some chances. I think we had way more chances in the first half, but now it's exerting our quality, exerting our ability to convert and finish. Didn't see it. You can talk about your 4-4-2s in defense to press them and to, you know, another mid block to kind of keep them out. You could talk about whatever pieces to build up in the lineup and all that stuff like that. When it comes down to the moments, how many set pieces that we might have had, Martinelli chance, Odegaard I think had a chance as well. I think there was a second Martinelli little run. Martinelli's not even on the pitch at 70 minutes. What will you do in the moment? And we showed today we weren't ready for the moment. We got to have an honest conversation about it. We are an exceptional fucking team. I stand by that to the day I die, and we're on a path to real glory. But right now, we have shown several things of where we're not ready for that moment. It seems like we're not ready for the moment, at least for the Champions League's case. For the Premier League, it's undetermined whether we can keep pace and stuff, and I hope this doesn't balloon into the league. But in the Champions League, at the elite level, at the top level of football, we're not ready for the moment. We're ready for the game, but are we ready for the moment? You know what I mean? Like, it's no matter how many tactical breakdowns you can do, no matter how many ways you can slice it up, when we had those chances, you have to convert those. When you have those moments where you have to be sound, alert, you have to be ready for anything. The Kimmich header, the only goal in the game. Whole defense was sleeping, not just the left-hand side, not just Tomiyasu, Rice, and Martinelli. Whole side was sleeping, just watching the ball coast over, and boom, easy free header. And first of all, let me give credit where credit is due. Again, Bayern in the league, they've been dog shit, but in the Champions League they've been stellar. So I was never going to underestimate it. I wanted them to fry, absolutely, but I was never going to underestimate them. But it showed the difference, the experience that they've had here, and with their game plans in the Champions League and their mentality towards the Champions League, and the inexperience of this squad in these competitions at this level with these level of stakes. Take it back to the first leg. We go, you know what I'm saying, 1-0 up, and it could have easily been 2 or 3 within the first 15-20 minutes of the game. Could have had chance after chance, and we let the game get ahead of us. We get a bit too overzealous. One ball over top, miscommunication, boom, we're 2-1 down in a game that we really could have sealed the deal. We're 2-1 down. We show maturity to bring the game back. You know what I'm saying? We show maturity to actually play towards the game and not the occasion. But you have to be ready for someone has to step up in the occasion. Someone has to really make a statement in the occasion. Not just for a draw, which I thought was solid to get out of there given the situation. But those are the games where I need to see everybody pouring forward. We need to be 2-3-0 up and settle in. It's just a lot of things to point to, but that's enough with the first leg. Second leg, again, I thought the game plan was good. I thought the game plan was actually good. I thought the lineup was the strongest we probably could have fielded. Tomiyasu, I think, was a great addition because he handled things defensively outside that one ball over the top from Sane. I think he covered things pretty well, but he also helped to open up Martinelli a little bit with a couple 1-2s and incisive passes inside the opposition box. I thought Tomiyasu's cameo was good. I thought Martinelli had some good bright spots. He had the bulk of chances that were going in, just couldn't convert. The one shot that went straight at Neuer kills me. There's that, and like that's pretty much all I can say outside of that, man. Like, I thought Saka didn't have the best of games. I thought he had like maybe 1 or 2, but the rest of it was just either he getting double marked or he just wasn't quality enough to get past when he had the chance. It's just, this is the thing that this is the funniest thing for me. We're both us and City were both 1-0 down at the same exact time because I have both of their screens up in the game as the games are playing. Both of their screens are showing. The Man City game is up here and the Arsenal game is up here, down here in my setup. All right, so those two games are playing at the exact same time, about 40 seconds apart. When we're, either missing a chance or, we're behind under the caution a little bit by Bayern and how they're playing, Kevin De Bruyne has a moment of quality and brings the game back 1-1, sends them to extra time, which they're playing right now as of this recording. Right now, it looks like we don't have anybody who's going to step up in those moments. We have great players that I think are world class, but are they going to be moment makers? Are they going to be moment makers and superstars? I think, again, you can go back to the video that I said 2 years ago. Literally, I think it's probably 2 years old now. Do Arsenal have star power? Do we have a player that's going to say, nah, just me? Okay, cool. Boom. And I'll make the moment. I'll capitalize on something. There's something there's a little bit loose. I'll take care of this. I'm going to step up. I'm going to be the leader when the moment counts. In these biggest moments, again, sometimes been Saka for the most part in the league, but at this elite standard, when the game plan doesn't work, when Saka's being double marked, when this person's being out of the game, who's going to be the person that steps up? Who is it? Right now, it's nobody. Haven't seen anybody be able to, make a moment happen, and that was kind of the hallmark of my watch today, of what I saw. The superstar who's going to make the moment, who's going to take the opportunity when the moment arises, was nobody. I think the squad is still going to grow, be experienced gain this experience and push forward with it. And those superstars, those moment makers can arise. Again, I see Saka, I see Martinelli. I think they could be potential moment makers. People gonna, might cook me for this or whatever. I think Fabio Vieira can be a moment maker, but he has to show a lot to prove he can get in the team first and foremost. I think those are moment makers. Defensively, I think we have moment makers as well, but that's a whole different conversation. I just want to talk about scoring the goal, making the difference, putting the ball in the back of the net, and that's what I mean. And wasn't there. Isn't there yet. But yeah, it just little things there. Credit to Kimmich. He's such a good fucking player. He had 2 great games against us, and again, he was just, I said it, I tweeted it out mid-game that he was just absolutely dominating that little half space where, they went to go mark Sane. He was just getting so much crosses out to Kane and so many balls into the box, and when he had a free run from there and they just weren't watching, goal. Not much that you can say beyond the fact that we didn't take the moment by the scruff of the neck. We played it too safe. We had the game plan in place, but when the game plan cancels out with their game plan, who steps up? Who takes the moment? I thought it was a mistake on Mikel Arteta's part to take Martinelli off. I don't understand why he was rested for this game and he couldn't play the full 90. And he couldn't provide. Again, the only threat of pace that we have in this team is him. So why would we take that out of our game plan? Why would we take that out of our game? Didn't understand that whatsoever, in my opinion. I don't know what it was. He's probably not going to explain it in full, but I thought that was a mistake. Again, just management of the team. I thought the other subs probably came in at a decent time, but just again, Martinelli was not the person to take off. It was probably Havertz, if anybody. Havertz didn't have his best of games either, just not really on it. Everybody was fucking offside more often than not. Odegaard, I think, had a solid game, but again, just nothing game breaking, nothing that's gonna take people to the next level. Yeah, just didn't grab the moment. It's not even that we played a bad game. I can't even say we played a bad game, or at least the first half was really good. Second half, it was just the moment. It was just the moment that cooked us, and that's the thing we have to reconcile with in the windows to come, in the time to come. Again, I do not want this form to keep seeping in and affect our league form, because we got to keep it as close as possible for the league. It's the only thing we have to play for now. And look into the future. To build this squad, we need stars. We need people who are going to put the ball in the back of the fucking net, whether people like it or not. The inevitability of a single person, not just the team, not just the game plan, not the structure. The person that can add so much belief in a singular vessel that they can will things to happen. They can show some endeavor, and that endeavor spreads through the team, where they can be braver on the ball, be braver in moments to shoot and make things happen. Where are the moment makers? Someone has to step up. If nobody can, we'll buy one. We'll see what happens, because there's still areas that we have to address. So many areas I think we have to keep building. There's still more pieces in this project to go, in my opinion. But we got to take this L. Got to take this L on the chin. We got to keep it pushing, bro. We're on a good path, and people are going to try and cook us. People are going to say they played against this, that, and the third. Half of these motherfuckers are not even in the Champions League chatting shit. So please don't worry. Don't even trip about it. All right. But we have to take the L, and these players have to take responsibility and look themselves in the mirror and say, did we really give it our all? Did we really, try and throw caution to the wind? Did we try and play it too safe? Were we scared? Were we scared of the moment instead of embracing the moment and playing like we know how, playing with pride, playing with, some type of just balls, man? I hate to bring up the cojones thing or whatever, but somebody's got to try something, to take the step, to make the move, to do something. When the plan and the formula fails, you got to try something outside the box. You got to do something that's not in the playbook, so to speak, for what they do. And this didn't happen. Just didn't happen. That's all I got, man. That's all I got. Moments. I'm more than sure we're gonna be back in the same position next season, if not in the future seasons to come. But I'm gonna be more critical now because of the moment. Did we stock up for the moment? Do we have the players for the moment? Do the players have the mentality for the moment? And people say play the game, don't play the occasion. Cool. But are they gonna play for the moment? That's my thing. Don't play the occasion whatsoever. Don't let the nerves get to you, but you gotta play for the moment. You gotta be hungry for the moment. Have enough power in you, enough star power, enough quality, enough belief in grabbing the moment. And that's one of the final pieces to really make this squad a championship squad. Whether it be in the league, whether that be in the Champions League, whether that be in cups, whatever. Does this squad have moments? Moment makers. Do we have moment makers? That's really all I got, man. Pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off. We got a game against Wolves at the weekend. We need to bounce back. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We must move forward. That's it. There's no other questions about it, man. Move forward, bro, because that's what we got to do. I love this club. I love this team. Another lesson to learn. Another thing to spin back on, man. Spin the block FC. We'll be back. Mark my words. We will be back. But let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. I got to go get some grub because I'm hungry. I was literally not eating all day until after this game was over. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go play some games and enjoy my life. And we'll be back with more chaos and stuff at the weekend with the reviews and all that. But yeah, this has been Full-Time Trip. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff for the content that's coming down the pike. That's all the time I got. And we'll catch you later, man. COYG.